Welcome to Ziriba's kitchen. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Today we'll be making some samosas. So first we start by adding some flour, salt and water to make a nice soft and fluffy dough. So make sure you knead the dough and everything is well mixed. We're also going to add some oil to make sure that the dough is smooth, and knead it until it's soft and bounces back when you touch it. Now you leave the dough to rest as we work on our veggies. So today we're using some green onions, some dhania, and we're finely chopping them to add to the meat, and also some garlic. Add it to your freshly browned meat, some salt to taste, and then in comes the green. So we're just gonna lightly fry all this for 2 minutes or so, because the samosa will still have to cook some more and you don't want it to be dry. Now we work on the pockets. We've already sectioned the dough into smaller sizes so that we can now work a chapati by a chapati to make the pockets. So we're layering them together, and in between we're putting some flour, some oil to make sure they don't stick together, and then now we put them on the pan to dry them up. So make sure they don't become crispy. So 1 minute is enough to have it cooked and dried up in order for you to make the pockets. And once you're done, you need a perfect square, so you can shape it by using any circular item that you have in your kitchen. Cut it into half, because now each of this will make the pockets. Then make a paste using water and flour, which is going to act as your glue. So you fold over one side on the other after you've applied the glue. Fill up the cone to form a cone. So fill up the cone. 2 spoons are enough. And then now we use the paste again to seal the samosa into a perfect triangle. Don't put too much, otherwise it will be too wet and it might break apart. Once this is done, continue doing this for the rest of the pockets until you're satisfied with the number of samosas you've made. And it's a very quick process. Like from here, everything is just easy. Fill up your samosas with your meat. Make sure you don't overfill it, because now it will be too hard for you it might spill out. Seal it with not too much of the paste, and this is how your samosas look after you've filled them up. So now, since we didn't have some foil, we're going to be using some brown paper. First, we start by coating, brushing lightly the samosas with some oil, because you see the air fryer cooks with very little oil, little or no oil, but we still want a little bit of oil. So we brush them lightly, and we're packing in 4 at a time, 15 minutes. So in the meantime, we are brushing the rest with some oil as we wait for the other batch to cook. Don't they look so good? Yes, they do. So we check on the samosas, and we brush them lightly with some oil and leave them to cook again for a minute, just to have the coating nice and shiny. So this is how they look. Very nice, non-greasy, crunchy, and the meat is also cooked through well. Perfect.